For the more than 1 billion women who face sexual and reproductive health inequities, the conversation about their bodies is one that is imposed on them by others. We see the consequences of this not only in the form of sexual harassment and assault, but also in the form of debilitating health outcomes that isolate women from their families and communities. Cervical cancer is emblematic of this problem, a painful disease that is also deeply rooted in shame and stigma because of the very part of the body it affects. Each year, 500,000 new women are affected by cervical cancer, and half of them are at the prime of their life, when their families and children depend on them the most. Each and every one of these women who die prematurely reminds us of how we fail as a society to meet the needs of a generation of mothers and daughters who are afraid, embarrassed, unaware, or simply unable to access the care they need before they succumb to an easily preventable disease.
The way we think about things does not allow people to come out openly to talk about it. Because of the communities and our culture, we are careful about how we talk about the sexual aspect.
Cuando no te chequea, ¿cómo vas a saber que estás enfermo o que estás así?
Unfortunately, people don't come for screening. They are scared.
Tengo miedo a que me estén ocultando o viendo.
Screening women just once in their lifetime and treating the earliest signs of disease is the most inexpensive way to prevent the most vulnerable women from becoming another cancer statistic, a solution that we know has been highly effective in wealthier nations.
We know that women not necessarily know what cervical cancer is, and the general population, they don't know how big is the problem. So awareness is one thing, right? The other thing is that we are changing the paradigm of using pap smears, which are from 2 centuries ago, by using technology which is molecular testing. The issue is that with that we have gone far, but not far enough, because it is not enough to have a woman that has been tested and it's positive. We need to assure that that woman is seen and is treated. And that's one of the biggest barriers that we are seeing.
Who better to solve this problem than the women themselves, who understand intimately what their struggles and needs are? Our solution entirely disrupts status quo by allowing a woman to test herself for cervical cancer comfortably and privately.
So once you put in the camera and the woman sees it, it's even beautiful.
And equips local clinics with affordable tools to treat her if she needs it. Through peer-to-peer storytelling, each woman is encouraged to access care and use her empowered voice to mobilize others to do the same. By putting women, not hospitals, at the center of the solution, they will have control over their bodies and their care, and they will make resources go further to serve more women and save more lives.
With a project, you can change the life of so many people. I mean, they are empowering their own community, is how they are feeling, and how we are touching other women and we are touching other generations.